Okay, so this lesson we're going to be learning about percentage change. So percentage change, what is it? Percentage change is when we discover what percentage an amount has increased or decreased by. So far, hopefully we've learned about how to increase and decrease a amount by a certain percentage, and this time we're given the amount and we have to find out what that percentage is, so we're not told that percentage. And this here is a general formula, so percentage change is equal to the difference in your amounts divided by the original times by 100. You don't need to copy this down because we're going to have a slightly more elaborate formula to copy down in the next slide. So percentage change, as we've already discussed, is the difference between two values, and it's a difference found as a percentage in relation to the original amount. So it's where we're finding the percentage between two amounts of, obviously, there have either been a sale or increase in price, it all depends. So what it is finding the percentage difference between the two amounts that you were given. So this is the general rule. So percentage change is equal to the new value, take away the original value, divided by the original value, and times by 100. So please make sure that you have this formula copied down into your book, as it's what you're going to be using to find out the answers to your questions in today's lesson. So once again, percentage change is equal to the new value, take away the original value, divided by the original value, multiplied by 100. It's going to become a bit more apparent when we go through some examples. Okay, so moving on, let's have a look at an example. So a computer accessory shop increased the price of one of its printers from £80 to £100. Find the percentage increase in price. So the original price that we're told is £80 and it's increased to £100. That's the new price. So using our formula, percentage change is equal to new value, take away the original value, divided by the original value, times by 100. We now input our numbers. So our percentage change is the new value, which is now the £100, take away the original value, which used to be £80, divided by the £80, because that's obviously, again, the original value, and then multiplied by 100. If we simplify our fraction, we end up with percentage change is equal to 20 divided by 80 times by 100, which simplifies to 0.25 times by 100, and therefore our percentage change is 25%, and it's an increase. So it's a percentage increase of 25%. Now, next one. Whilst I'm going through this, please do pause when necessary and copy out this one. So the number of TVs sold increases from 70 to 98. Work out the percentage increase. So same formula, we input our numbers. Our new value is 98. Our original value is 70. So we do 98, take away 70, divided by 70, multiplied by 100. Simplifying that down, we get 28 over 70 times by 100. As our decimal, we get 0.4 times by 100. And then we end up with our percentage change being 40% increase. So the number of TVs sold has increased by 40%. Again, please make sure that you've copied down this example. Okay, moving on. Find the percentage decrease in the cost of the car in the sale, and it's to one decimal place. So we have the original value of a car is 39,500. It goes on sale for 33,000. So if we have a look, our same formula, input our values. Our new value is now 33,000 and our original value was 39,500. So we're taking that away and then dividing obviously by that original value and then multiplying by 100. And you'll notice that we'll now end up with a negative number on the top. And what that means, it means that it's a decrease. If you end up with a negative, it means that you end up with a decrease. So once we've put that into our calculator, we end up with negative 16.5, but as a percentage, we write it as a positive, but then refer to it as a decrease. So we'd say percentage decrease of 16.5%. Okay, now, as we're going along, I'd like you to copy out this example as well. So a puppy weighed 2 kilograms. 8 weeks later, the puppy weighed 3.5 kilograms. What was the percentage increase in the puppy's weight? Same thing, we're using our formula. Its new weight is 3.5. Its original weight was 2, so we're subtracting 2, dividing it by 2, multiplying by 100. Simplifies to 1.5 over 2 times by 100. Which gives us 0.75 times by 100, and it's a percentage increase, so change in percentage is 75%, and it's an increase in its weight. So pause the video and copy out this example. Okay, moving on. I'd also like you to copy down this example. So Alice buys a book for £19.80. A year later, she sells the book for £12.87. Calculate the percentage decrease in the value of the book. So this tells us it's a decrease. So same formula. Our new value is £12.87. Our old value, or our original value, sorry, is £19.80, and then we're dividing again by the original value, which is £19.80, timesing it by 100. When we get our value, we end up with minus 6.93, so obviously that negative tells us it's a decrease, and when we write it out, we end up with minus 0.35 times by 100, and which we end up with a final answer of 35%. And what that means is when we're writing it out, our percentage is positive, but we refer to it as a percentage decrease of 35%. Okay, so even though our answer would be minus 35, when we refer to it as a percentage, we would refer to it as a percentage decrease of 35%. So make sure that you've copied this one down into your books. Next example, you don't have to copy this one down. So there's currently a summer sale at Kurt Geiger of these shoes. So we've got the retail price was £110. The sale price is £65. So our new value, so looking at over here, our original value was 110. Our new value is 65. So new value 65, subtract the original value of 110. Divided by 110 times by 100, and once we figure that out, we'd end up with 0.409 and so on, and putting it into our percentage, we'd say it's a percentage change of 40.9%, and it's a decrease. We don't refer to it as a negative percentage, it's a positive percentage, but we refer to it as a decrease in percentage. Next example, again, you don't have to copy this one down. So there is a dress on sale. It was originally £95 and it is now £66.50. The exact same formula, so we do our new value, which is £66.50, subtract the original value of £95, divided by 95, times by 100, which would give us a percentage change of 30% and refer to it as a decrease. Okay, so it's a decrease in price of 30%. What I'd like to do is to pause this video and have a go at these questions. Okay, I'm going to write out the answers. So for question 1, it's an increase. The question itself to say what is a percentage increase, so it's an increase with an upwards arrow, increase of 25%. Question 2, it's also an increase by 10%. Question 3, we have an increase of the car speed of 40%. Question 4, we have a decrease, because it's a percentage loss, decrease of 25%. Question 5, we have an increase by 5%. Question 6, we have a decrease by 26%. Question 7, we have an increase in value of 13%. Question 8, we have a decrease in the book value by 45%, so 45%. Question 9, rounded, we have a decrease by a value of 8.4%. And then finally, question 10, we have an increase in the value to one decimal place by 24.9%. So 24, supposed to be a 4, 24, let me write that out again. I'll just cross it out. We have an increase by 24.9%. Please make sure that you've marked them, and if you have any questions, let me know.